Okay, if you're watching this video, you have probably heard someone say, CA कर लो, बहुत scope है. And now you're sitting here like, CA होता क्या है? कितना time लगता है? कितना पैसा लग जाएगा? I know there are so many questions in your mind. So today I'm gonna cover everything about CA so you can make your own decision. Let's start from the beginning. What is CA? CA stands for Chartered Accountant, and first thing to understand here is it's not a college degree. It's a professional qualification given by ICAI, Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, which is a government body set up by an act of parliament. A CA is a licensed professional who can audit companies, handle taxes, corporate law, and manages finance. Now let's talk about what you actually have to go through. The CA course has three levels: foundation, intermediate, and final. You go through all three to get the CA title. Let's take each one. First is foundation. Foundation is your entry point. You can register after class 10th also, but you can only sit for the exams after class 12. Foundation has four papers. Paper 1 is accounting. Here you will learn about the financial statements, journal entries, core accounting concepts, basically understanding how any business records its money, what came in, what went out, what's left. Then paper 2 is business law, understanding how a deal between two people or two companies become legally valid and what the rules are for running a company. No maths here at all. Paper 3 is quantitative aptitude. Maths, logical reasoning, statistics, percentage, ratio, basic algebra, data interpretation. That's the kind of maths we are talking about, not J level, but it does need focus. Paper 4 is business economics, how market works, demand, supply, macroeconomics, understanding how a country's economy functions, how prices get decided, and what impact government policies has on businesses. So it's accounts, law, maths, economics, four very different subjects. It's not just numbers. The passing criteria is minimum 40% in each paper and 50% overall across ऑल फोर. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप समझो आपने चार पेपर दिए 400 नंबर के, आपको हर पेपर में 40 40 40 तो लेके ही आने हैं, बट आपके ओवरऑल चारों को मिला के आपके 200 भी बनने चाहिए. ओके, and then there is negative marking in the objective paper, so you just can't guess your way through. Foundation exam happens 3 times a year: January, May, and September. So when you clear foundation, you move to intermediate. And this is where the real game starts. Intermediate has 6 papers in 2 groups. Paper 1, advanced accounting, company accounts, partnership accounts, more complex financial statements you will learn here. You learn the basics in foundation. Here it goes deeper: merger, acquisitions, holding company, all of that. Paper 2, corporate and other laws. Here you will learn about the company law, securities law, understanding how a company is legally formed, how it runs, what rights shareholder have, what SEBI's rule are, basically the legal rule book for doing business in India. Then paper 3 is taxation, and this one is big. Both income tax and GST, understanding how much tax an individual or company pays, how it's calculated, and how GST works when something is manufactured and sold. This is very real world knowledge, stuff that actually affects every business in India. Group 2 has 3 papers. First is paper 4, cost and management accounting. This is internal accounting, not for outsiders, but for the people running the business. How much does it cost to make one product in a factory? Where is money being wasted? How should management make decisions? Then paper 5 is auditing. Here you will learn how to verify whether a company's financial statements are true and fair. Think of it like one doctor checking another doctor's report. And along with that, the ethics. How a CA is supposed to conduct themselves professionally, what conflicts of interest look like, what their responsibilities are. Last is paper 6, financial management and strategic management. How companies raise funds, take loans, make investments, and long term, how a company plan its future, which markets to enter, which product to launch, how to stay ahead of competitors. So look at what you are studying: accounting, law, tax, cost, audit, finance. This is a very wide and diverse skill set you are building. It's not just one thing. Here, the passing criteria is 40% in each paper, but if you attempt both groups together, you need 40% per paper and 50% overall combined across both groups. If you attempt one group at a time, 40% per paper and 50% aggregate of that group. Intermediate के एग्जाम साल में 3 बार होते हैं: January, May and September. After clearing both groups of intermediate, you begin your articleship. That is 2 years of full-time practical training under a practicing CA या फिर CA firm. This is mandatory. You cannot skip it. It is a part of qualification itself. ICI also gives an option of industrial training in the last part of your articleship. You can spend 9 to 12 months training inside a corporate company instead of CA firm. It's just an option, not compulsory, but it's worth knowing about. And I'll be honest, this period is different from everything before it. You're working full time, learning every single day, and doing all of this while a lot of your peers are still figuring things out. It's demanding, but it also where you grow the most. After completing articleship, you appear for CA final, the last level. CA final exams are held twice a year, May and November only. Final has six papers in two groups. Group 1 has paper 1, financial reporting. Here you will learn about advanced accounting specifically for large and listed companies. You are studying INDAS, Indian Accounting Standards, which are the rules that decide how a listed company presents its financial statements to the world. Paper 2 is advanced financial management. How big companies manage their money at a deeper level. Stocks, bonds, derivatives, risk management, portfolio decision, all of that is here. If you ever want to go into investment banking or corporate finance, this paper is very relevant. Then paper third is advanced auditing, assurance and professional ethics. Here audit is not just basic. This is auditing banks, listed companies, government entities. Standards are very strict. And there is a big section on professional ethics, a CA's responsibility, independence and rules of conduct throughout their career. Then comes group 2. Here paper 4 is direct tax laws and international taxation. That is advanced income tax in full detail, and international taxation, how tax work when an Indian company operates abroad or a foreign company operates in India, transfer pricing, tax treaties between countries. Then paper 5 is indirect tax laws, advanced GST and custom laws, understanding how tax works when goods move from one state to another or one country to another. The entire import export tax framework is covered here. Last is paper 6, integrated business solution. This is an open book case study paper. You are given a real business situation, a company facing some problem, and you have to apply tax law, audit, finance, accounts all together to solve it. This tests not just whether you know the syllabus, but whether you can actually think like a professional. Passing criteria is same as intermediate. And if you want to go deeper and check the exact syllabus for each level, all of it is on ICI's official website. Go to ici.org, look for the Board of Studies section, and you'll find the complete syllabus for foundation, intermediate, and final under the new scheme of education and training. That's your most reliable source. So let's discuss how much time and cost is required. If everything clears in first attempt, foundation, intermediate, final, the minimum time is around 42 months, roughly 3.5 years. Most people take longer. In terms of cost, including ICI's registration fee, study material, coaching, most people spend somewhere around 2 to 3 lakhs across the entire course. It varies depending on the city and coaching choices, but compared to many other professional courses, it's significantly lower. Okay, guys, before I end, let me address some things people commonly say about CA that are simply not accurate, because a lot of people make their decision both to start and not to start based on the things they have heard that aren't really true. If someone told you that आपकी तो maths बहुत अच्छी है, you should do CA. That's not how it works. Yes, there is some maths in foundation, but you are also studying law, economics, taxation, auditing, financial management. Being good at maths is helpful, but is not the deciding factor. Please don't let that be your only reason to start. Next myth is, if someone told you that you need to study 16 hours a day, that's not true. It depends entirely on how productively you study. I have seen people clear this with 6 to 8 focused hours a day. Quality matters more than how many hours you sit. I used to study only for 8 to 10 hours. If you've heard that CA is only for the people who want to sit in the office and do accounts, that's not accurate. CAs work in consulting, investment banking, corporate finance, startup, MNCs, government. The scope is genuinely wide. Even I work in consulting. And if you have been told that failing an attempt means you are done, or that it says something about your ability, please let go of that right now. Failing an attempt is a part of journey for so many people, and honestly some of the most brilliant CAs I know failed along the way. What matters is that you understand why and come back stronger. And I want to say one last thing from someone who has been through all of this. I don't want you to enter this course because किसी ने आपसे कह दिया है कि CA कर लो. CA requires real efforts, real dedication, real time. And if you come in without understanding what you are signing up for, it becomes very hard to stay consistent or stay committed to it when things get difficult. But equally, I don't want you to walk away from something you genuinely wanted to do just because of myth. If there is something in you that's want to do this, then please do. If this course excites you a little bit, then I think this video will help you understand it a lot better. Just give it a proper chance. Not pressure, not fear, just clarity. And don't be scared. If you genuinely want to do it, then you will be able to do it. Just stay committed. If you have any questions or doubts related to this video, then just drop them in the comments and always be happy to help. Bye bye. I'll see you in the next one.